Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for another demo playthrough. This is Fortune Fragments, a mixture of a visual novel role-playing game with a hex-based rune building system, I guess. Which sounds very intriguing and it looks very pretty, so I'm always a sucker for like this kind of design. There's lots of stars, there's lots of purple. It's like things like that just always catch my attention. So I'm very intrigued, and let's see what fortune awaits us, shall we? No, wait. New game. Yes, let's play the tutorial. Your first day as a fortune teller at Clear Castle. Cleaning the shop to an acceptable state took most of yesterday, but now it's done. After a good night's sleep, you're finally ready to start working. You peer at the bell on the front door and wonder, who will be your first client? How do the people of Clear Castle feel about fortune tellers? Suddenly, the bell makes a hopeful sound and the door opens, but it's not a client, just a mailman who carries a letter and a package for you. Ooh, I wanted to get a letter like that. That's very pretty. The letter is closed with a wax seal of the Fortellers Guild. Ooh, intriguing. To the Forteller at Market Street, Clear Castle. I hope this letter finds you well and that you have recovered from your journey. The Forteller's parlor should be suitable enough for your work. If you encounter any issues, please let us know. Remember to send reports regularly. The Fortellers Guild must be well informed so that we can serve fate in the best way possible. Individual foretellers like you placed in crucial locations are our most valuable tool. Included in your parcel is a new scrying board. Get familiar with your tools before meeting your clients. Always keep the Fortellers Code in mind. Inspector J.M., Fortellers Guild. P.S. I know it's not easy to start alone in a new city. I too have once been in your place. My advice is to get to know the people of Clear Castle and earn their trust. Good luck to you. Okay. Ooh, package. The package is neatly wrapped in brown paper. Open. Carefully, you take out the scrying board in a beautiful maroon and violet pouch. The board is the Forteller's most powerful tool, and you know what is in the pouch. Fragments, small stone tiles that when skillfully combined will reveal to you secrets of the past, present, and future. Place a board on the table. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Get familiar with your board. Build your first rune. This is your soul stone. Soul stones store your innate energy and can be used to power machines. Ooh, okay. A baker can use their soul stone to power an oven. You, as a foreteller, use stone to power your scrying board. This is a rune. The runes you build channel energy into information. Your runes are listed here in this journal. In the journal. Okay, yeah, I can see it. This rune is called the Hourglass. Your objectives are listed here, over here. Complete them to gather information past your reading. Okay. These are fortune fragments. Pick up a fragment and place it on your board. It's just a piece of cold marble. But when connected to the soul stone, it becomes warm with energy. Place the next fragment. Key. This way. Complete the rune. I think I can do that. Let's go. Oh, there we go. When you're done, click the bag. The fragments you have placed are locked in. Okay. Build your first rune. Someone will come to your shop. Let's hope so. That would be convenient, since, you know, that's what shops are for. Reading complete. Who's coming? Oh, is that my next question? Or the runes? Okay, that's cool. Try building the hourglass again. All right, let's do it. I can build it anywhere. Let's do some variety. I assume this is not normally this easy because, like, you don't always maybe have the right fragments. Great, do you hear something? Click the back to proceed. You hear the jingle of your bell. That's good. And next question. Ooh. Delve deeper and try to find a vision. Runes can be mirrored or built upside down, which, yeah, we just did that. Kind of. Rune magic is not bothered by extra lines. Oh, okay. The 3-line fragment can be used in multiple ways. Try building with the 3-line fragment. Okay, that's cool. So I don't always have to have the perfect fragment. That's nice. Convenient. You see the hunched figure of an elderly lady. Oh, new rune. Build the kettle rune. Who is the elderly lady? Okay. Learn 2 new runes, the mountain and the kettle. Okay. Draw more fragments from the bag when you run out. Alright. Oh, wait. Do I need to... Oh, okay. Wait. I need to have a connection. Always from the soulstone. Makes sense. We don't have a stripe, so we can use this one. And does this also... Yes, this also works. Cool. New draw. Clicking the bag activates a new draw and locks the fragments placed previously. You have a total of 5 draws to complete your objectives in a reading. Now you have 3 draws left. Okay. The vision is clear now. She's your landlady Agatha. You sent someone else coming to build the mountain rune. Okay. How do we get up there then? No, not like this. Ah, but like this. Okay. And there. You see a young man in a ragged coat. He is deeply troubled by something. A mystery. You uncovered these truths in your reading. You saw an elderly lady. She's your landlady, Agatha. You also saw a troubled man in a ragged coat. You don't recognize him. Okay. Get ready to meet your first client. The board feels familiar now. You saw 2 possible clients. It's a positive sign. Now you sit back and wait. Okay, save. We have a journal. We have an archive. Text logs. Oh, this is good. I like that. And the letter we received earlier. Journal. Oh, the runes we know. Oh, the foreteller's code. I was wondering. It was mentioned in a letter before. Do not speak of the foretellers. Report to your circle. Serve the grand plan of fate. Serve every client. Do not charge for your services or accept bribery. Ooh, interesting. Promote peace, rationality, and enlightenment. We don't have any quests. And, oh, this is like lore. I like that. If you had, like, don't remember something, you can look it up. Very good. Okay. Next customer. Agatha. Oh, you've already unpacked all your things. This sure does bring back memories. Yolanda chatters while you let her into your shop. She's looking around, seeing what you've done with the space. The old woman seems friendly and bubbly. As a foreteller, remembering people is part of your job. You remember the landlady's name is Agatha, and that she lives alone, but you don't know much else about her yet. It's a very nice shop. Thank you again for letting me rent it. Oh, it's nothing. The shop is meant to be used. It's been a while since there's been a business here. Can I offer you a reading? Is there anything you need guidance with? Is there anything? Maybe. This could help you too, if we figure this out. You guide Agatha to a chair by the desk. She sits down, seemingly relieved to rest her legs. I'm afraid there is a criminal lurking around these parts, a vandal, or perhaps some kids who have not been taught better. For months now, I've found a terrible mess at the doorstep, on the walls, and in the yard around the shop. trash, rotten fruit, and such. No doubt it is on purpose. To think that someone would pull a prank on an old lady. Unfortunately, I have not been able to catch the culprit in the act. Ah, I see. Catching the culprit would help me as well. Perhaps a reading of the future could help us solve this problem. May I have your soulstone for the reading? Yes, here it is. Do be careful with it. Agatha reaches into her purse and hands you her soulstone with a shaky hand. It's a delicately carved stone piece with symbols of the Temple of Fate. You place a piece on your scrying board and begin the reading. Okay, who is the Vandal? This reading has a score goal. Gain at least 45 points to unlock all the information you need. Okay. Each fragment used in a rune scores as follows. 2-line tiles, 4 points. 3-line tiles, 3 points. Fragment score is multiplied by a rune multiplier. More complicated runes have bigger multipliers. Okay, so the hourglass is a 1-time. So is a kettle, and a mountain is a 2. We need 45. Okay, let's see if we can start with a mountain somewhere. Let's see. Since that gives us a higher multiplier from the get-go. Okay. Locking that one in. New draw. You hear the sound of something hitting the wall. Okay, beautiful, these patterns. I wonder, can I do the same rune twice? Or is that not how it works? Oh, it looks like you can. As long as I have fragments, I guess. Agatha runs outside and sees a bird fly away. Oh, is the Vandal a bird? Probably is. Okay, that's funny. Let's see, what do we have? I don't think we can do another mountain, but maybe we can do... I don't know if we can do a kettle either. Let's try the hourglass. That should be... Like, we only have, like, 5 points left, so that should be fine. What do people get out of bullying an old woman? Okay, I still need a different fragment. So let's see. A new draw. Yes, okay. There. Finish. The crow has a piece of trash stuck to it. It's the culprit. Oh, it's a crow. Alright. So, what did you do to upset the crow? You uncovered these truths in your reading. In the vision, Agatha sees a huge bird fly away. It's a crow with a piece of trash stuck to its claws. You found the culprit. Offer to help Agatha with cleaning or advise Agatha to hire professional cleaners. I mean, that seems not right. Offer to help Agatha with cleaning. You're supposed to, like, integrate into the community. I found the culprit of the trash pranks. It's a crow. Seems like a smart one. Is that so? Agatha mutters and looks down at her hands. She seems to get deep in thought for a moment. I can't change the future I've seen, but we can clean the mess for now. And keep an eye on the bird. Maybe I can drive it away next time. That's not how you deal with crows, though. I might be new here, but it's also my shop. I'll gladly help with the cleaning. You offer with your best charming smile. It seems to work, and she lifts her eyes back up. I'm not used to asking for help, but you might be right. I'm getting old. And you're not going to clean all that by yourself. I'll ask people around. It's settled then. Thank you for being my first client. Ah, it's nothing. Thank you. She gets up from the chair and you hear her rambling something on her way out the door. It's refreshing to see some young people still remember what the soulstones are really for. So many forget. Ooh, we unlocked a new rune. The eye is a traditional foreteller symbol. It reminds young foretellers to not look with their eyes, but with the mind's eye. Okay. Oh, now we have quests. The people of Clear Castle find out more about the mysterious crow. Oh, that was to save the Parlor's reputation. Never mind. The people of Clear Castle get to know more clients, which is, I guess, something that just happens with time. So the crow is find more about. Yeah, we can do that. So now we have the reading. heart lonely. Okay, interesting. We don't have any notes. It shows a picture of her soulstone. That's cool. And the new rune is also in here. Okay, I guess next customer. The next day at Fortunetteller's parlor looks as quiet as the first one. The clients have not yet started pouring in, no matter how hard you stare at the door. Agatha told you that the shop has been empty for a while. Maybe the people of Market Street haven't noticed your business. There are no easy answers, you just have to make a name for yourself through word of mouth. The bell on the door jingles. That's a blacksmith if I've ever seen one. And he has a scrunchie, I love it. Actually, you know what? He looks a little bit like that. There's a blacksmith on TikTok that looks a little bit like this. It's like a really deep, warm voice. I don't remember when I last seen videos, but never mind. Got distracted. A broad older man with heavy steps walks into the shop, clearly a working man. You catch a scent of iron and smoke as the door closes behind him. Welcome to Fortunetteller's parlor, sir. How may I help you? You one of them fortune tellers? Yes, sir. Please have a seat. Do you have a problem that a reading can answer? The man calmly walks up to the table and sits in the chair. He makes it look small. I've been wondering. The work isn't going as smoothly as it used to. My wife keeps telling me I should take a vacation, but... What do you do for work, sir? Smithing. All kinds of heavier metal work you can't get from a factory. What seems to be the problem? The forge won't light. That feels like it's a huge thing. Blacksmiths use their soulstones to power their forge. Long gone are the days when a simple fire heated the metal for shaping. New technology is more efficient. However, not just anyone can put their soulstone in the forge and light it. Each soulstone is unique, matching its owner, so it limits what professions are available to them. Oh, okay. And what is your name, sir? Matthias? This reading, how much does it cost? My services are privately funded. You do not need to pay a thing. The Fortunetteller's code dictates that all Fortunetteller's services must be free to their clients. This way, the price won't influence the teller's advice or allegiance to the guild. All Fortunetellers get their rewards straight from the guild. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that's how a guild works. Maybe that's just how a Fortunettelers guild works. Huh. Very well. Very well, Matthias. I'm going to need your soulstone for a reading, and we'll find out what fate has to say. Matthias hands you his soulstone. It's clearly a self-made metal coin with the blacksmith's hammer pressed to the surface. Oh wait, you make your own soulstone? Or you can? Interesting. Okay, this is a connection task. Build a tile line to connect Matthias' soulstone to the forge. Okay, that's the forge then. What is wrong with Matthias? Create a connection. Okay, let's see how we can build from there. This is like a I don't think I can build on these brown tiles, so I need something that has this on the corner, I guess. Can I reach it with a... I've never been to a teller before. Agatha says you're a good one. Oh, thanks. If I do the hourglass, I can do the edge here, then this bit. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can reach what I'm trying to... Oh, no, wait. Maybe not. No, that didn't work. Okay, wait. We haven't done the kettle yet. Maybe I can figure out if we can get the kettle here. No, it doesn't look right. Let's see, maybe if we... How do I get there? it doesn't lead us to this at all. I wish I could start building from the other side, but I can't, so. And this is a corner piece, so. I don't know, let's. Oh, okay, I don't have to integrate it into the rune. This still forges a connection, so. Okay. And it's a 2 times multiplier as well. There we go. Connecting to the forge. You've got to have good eyes. Those patterns are tiny. Okay, you see the forge cold. Matthias places a soulstone in a socket in the forge. Can you see more? Can we build from there now? Let's see, we still haven't done the... No, okay, that's not gonna turn into what we want. But I can turn this into the mountain. There. Faint power surges. Okay, we still got like 2 points left. Okay, let's see if we can make the kettle after all. Yes, and we need new fragments. And that. There we go. Kettle. The power is not enough. Matthias is drained, defeated. Oh boy. Our blacksmith is burned out. The irony. You see a moment in time. Matthias places his soulstone in a socket in the forge, but his soul energy is not enough to power it. Okay, tell him to rest or tell him to stay strong and keep trying. That's the worst advice we could give. Tell him to rest. It seems your current soul energy is not enough to power the forge. This is a difficult situation. Matthias listens with a stern expression. I suggest taking a break, as your wife said. After a while, your motivation might rekindle, and you may be able to light the forge again. Matthias nods. You may be right. It won't hurt to take a little break, spend time with family, and whatnot. Please come again if your problem persists. Thank you. Ooh, okay, we're writing a letter. To Inspector J.M. I've arrived at the Fortuneteller's parlor in Clear Castle and started serving my first clients. The new scrying board is working wonders. My first client was my landlady Agatha. A reading told me a local crow was making a mess of her building. I volunteered to help. My second client was an elderly blacksmith, Matthias, who had trouble lighting his soulstone forge. I advised him to take a break. These are my first reports. I will continue to update you on future clients and important events. Okay. I guess next client? The rest of the day gets more hectic. Agatha has gathered a group of neighbors and friends to help with the cleaning of the building. Everyone seems in good spirits and willing to help. Okay, that's a thing that's been taken care of. I didn't have to do anything else. You spent the afternoon scrubbing off spoiled fruit from the windows and brick walls. The work is tiring but rewarding. The shop looks a lot more inviting afterwards. Thank you, everyone. Good work. Come have a cup of coffee and some sweet bread for your efforts. You return to the shop, smiling with a sweet treat in hand. You're settling to eat at your desk when the doorbell makes a sound. A stranger enters the shop, a young man with straight posture and sharp eyes. He looks around, intrigued. He looks like he's hiding something. Welcome to the Fortuneteller's parlor, sir. How may I help you? He doesn't answer right away, looking instead around the shop before mumbling. It is a curious shop. I thought this place was abandoned before the recent uplift of the facade. I have indeed come with a request. You are the new Fortuneteller. I am. Please have a seat. What is your name, sir? Ah, my name is Basil. Sure it is. What is it you would like my help with, Basil? I have recently met, I've met a fine maiden. She's gorgeous and funny and kind-hearted. At first look at her, my heart was struck. Since then, I've not stopped thinking about her every day and night. I think I should tell her how I feel, but... I don't tend to get nervous, but this time I feel different. I would like to know if she'll accept my feelings. I do not wish to bother her. Very well. May I have your soulstone and we'll find out. Basil hands you his soul stone. The intricately pressed coin portrays the young king of Clear Castle. Huh. It is a common type of soul stone for the coin class, where the middle-class citizens. Interesting. The young king. Does he happen to be ginger? Is the aspects are colored zones on the board. Building runes on an aspect zone unlocks information from a specific point of view. Oh, okay. Objectives with a light brown background are optional. Completing them is not mandatory to pass the reading, but they will gift you useful information. I mean, I want to know because I'm nosy. Missing a fragment you need to use discard. Okay, select up to 6 fragments with discard. Yeah. You can use discard 3 times per reading. The tiles you discard are returned to the pouch and replaced with new ones. Okay, is the woman Basil fancies interested in him? Is Basil hiding something? Okay, check the duty aspect. Yeah, he's definitely hiding something. Okay, we want to go into the blue. Let's see where we start. Can we build an eye? Maybe not. I've never been to a fortune teller before. This is exciting. Hang on. This way, maybe. Make a mountain. Oh, wait. Dang it. These are... this is annoying. There are 2 different kinds of these. So this one doesn't connect in the way we want it to. Let's discard one and see what happens. Get a better one. Yes! Okay. We get a mountain. Okay, we need 70 points for the main objective and 50 of the blue stuff for nosiness. Wow, magic. Sure is, bud. Okay, can I... Oh, I can continue from here. Let's see. Can we make an eye here? Does she like me? Can you tell? Shush, let me work. Just a moment. Okay. We made an eye. Oh, very close now. Right. Can we continue? Let's see. If I go... Yes. There's space for the... What's it called? Hourglass. Okay. Now I'm nervous. Their romance is forbidden because of their families. Ooh. Romeo and Juliet says hi. Okay, so now it doesn't matter anymore where we put the last rune. And we only need 3 points, so it also doesn't matter what kind of rune. So what do we have? Guess we can make another mountain. I don't know how that's supposed to be a more difficult rune. Because it's just 3 fragments. But I'm not complaining. She will respond to Basil's feelings in kind. Yay, good for him. Good for them. The board has answered your question with a vision from the future. When Basil confesses his feelings to the woman, she will accept them. Tapping into the duty aspect reveals that their romance is forbidden because of their family backgrounds. Tell Basil the good news, the woman he fancies will fancy him back. And tell Basil that the woman he fancies will fancy him back, but warn him that their romance is forbidden by their families. I mean, I feel like I was being nosy for a reason now. So let's warn him, as well as tell him about reciprocated feelings. Basil swallows nervously and stares at the board in anticipation. You may approach the lady without worry. She will accept your feelings and return them in kind. However, I must warn you, your romance will be condemned by the people around you. The young man closes his eyes and sighs in relief. A somber smile rises to his face as he looks back up, eyes gleaming. Thank fate. I'm lucky to have her love. They can't stand in our way. Basil stands up and shakes your hand with a firm grip. I shall tell her. I'll make it a perfect confession. She will love it, I'm sure. Oh, we will defy all odds. I can already see it. I wish good fortune for you both. Ooh, letter. Let's go. What is it? To the Fortuneteller at Market Street, Clear Castle. I'm glad to hear you've settled a Fortuneller's parlor and the tools we provided are serving you well. It is to the guild's best interest to keep the facade of Fortuneller's parlor clean. Keep an eye open for the vandalizing bird in the future. And make a note of your first encounter with the blacksmith. Thank you for your first reports. We wish for you to continue these reports and reveal to us any and all prudent information you find during your readings. This feels like, I don't know. Are they like collecting information? The problems of the sticks and pebbles may seem small, but small steps make long journeys on the path of fate. Inspector J.M., Forteller's Guild. P.S. Good to hear landlady Agatha is still around. Oh, and is that another letter? To Fortuneteller of the Parlor. Thank you for helping with the cleaning today. The building looks so good. Looks good as new now. I hope you get more clients soon, Agatha. Okay, get to know more clients and find out more about the crow is still going. Okay, next customer. Let's go. A beautiful day in Clear Castle. It's the weekend, so the city seems even livelier than when you arrived. Now you can see all kinds of folk pass by the market street. Only too bad no one has entered your shop yet. Everyone seems to be having a relaxing day shopping. Finally, the bell jingles and in bursts a young couple hand in hand. The man is dressed in fancy, colorful clothing. He looks like he could be of a higher class, maybe a coin or a jewel. The woman, on the other hand, is dressed much more plainly. In Clear Castle, the material of a person's soul stone is tied to their social class. At the bottom of the class hierarchy are the sticks and pebbles, with soul stones made of wood and stone. After them come the coin and jewel classes, and on top of everyone, the signets. There are also those who have no soul stone, who fall outside the system entirely. Ooh, okay, intriguing. What does that mean? Here, this is going to be fun, trust me. Are you sure? It's not proper to visit Fortuneteller. The young woman stops mid-sentence when she notices you. Even when she's weirded out, she doesn't want to seem rude. Look at all this stuff. I bet this one's the real deal. Welcome to Fortuneller's Parlor. How can I help you? See, Amelia, they even look like a real fortune teller. Julian. Amelia looks around nervously, but her hesitation doesn't seem to bother Julian. The fine Lady Amelia and I are here for a reading to peer into the romantic voyage that is to be the rest of our long lives together. We're on our first date. I guess both of these work. In that case, let's read your compatibility. Thank you. Oh, this is exciting. Julian's stone is a rose quartz jewel. Amelia, on the other hand, has a simple handcrafted piece. But they both have hearts on them. Okay. Strange, the board is divided in two. That is odd. Beautiful craftsmanship. What is this one? Oh, this just highlights things. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, it shows what fragments I need for different runes. Interesting. Okay. Look into Julian's soul. Look into Amelia's heart. Can you see more? I don't know what that means. But I guess we need to, like, do things on both sides. I can definitely do an eye. Okay. I want to buy you flowers. I mean, that's nice. I wonder, can I start another rune? Aren't they expensive? Already. Let me just, I don't know. Let's see if we can start a mountain over here. A lady like you deserves nice things. Okay, let's build a mountain. Oh, wait, not the right one. But this one works. Can I make more? Like this. Don't know. No, it's not enough for... I don't think I have a vase. That's okay. Let's see. I'll buy you a vase too. Let's put down some more stuff over here. And let's see if we can maybe start more. Okay, new draw. Okay, let's see if we can finish the eye. And then... this does not work. Okay, maybe locking down fragments that I'm not sure I can turn into runes is maybe not a good idea. Let's see if I discard that one. Nope, that does not turn into the right. Dang it. Okay, new draw. Prospect of romance makes Julian anxious despite how he seems. Okay. I really want to do the optional one. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's see if we can turn this one. Yes. Okay, I can do two at once. That's enough for all the objectives. Nice. Because I'm nosy and I want to know. Also, I feel like that's important to, like, for context. Amelia likes Julian, but Julian is not ready for a relationship. Amelia also has feelings for someone else. Ooh, okay. That's a lot. Okay, the prospect of romance makes Julian anxious despite how he seems. Julian is not ready for a relationship. Amelia likes Julian, but you can sense doubts. Amelia also has feelings for someone else. Tell them that they are perfect for each other. Lie. Julian becomes more delusional. Let's not do that. Tell them that they don't seem compatible. Julian becomes more self-aware. I mean, let's not lie to people. That feels rude and cruel, honestly. The future for Julian and Amelia doesn't seem bright. You decide it's best to tell the truth, even if it will ruin their date. I've tuned to your energies and drawn them side by side. I must tell you, you are another great match. Well, that can't be right. Maybe tune some more. Julian, it's alright. Surely there's something wrong with the board. Rude. I've had a wonderful time today, Julian, but I think Stella is probably right. I just have a lot going on right now. Amelia, I didn't know you felt that way. It's not your fault. The couple sits there in silence for a bit. Julian looks lost, trying to find answers from Amelia's expression. I'll walk you home. Thank you. I'm sorry. I am so sorry I ruined your date. No, it's fine. You just did your job. Let's go. I wish you good fortune. Thanks. Oops. But I feel like, yeah, it would have been really cruel to just lie to them. That would have just been upsetting in the end. To Inspector JM. The building was well cleaned recently and it seems to be attracting more people now. I've served 3 new clients. My third client was a young man, Basil, who wanted to find out about the feelings of a certain lady. I found out that the lady feels the same way about Basil. I also found out their relationship is forbidden by other people. A couple on their first date, Julian and Amelia, visited for a reading. I told them they weren't they weren't a great match. Ooh, a new tile, okay. New rune, the trident, is a symbol of conflict, including internal struggles. Okay. Let's see if we get a new customer. It's a new day in your Fortuneteller shop. You didn't get any clients this morning. The city woke up around you and continued walking past your shop at a brisk pace. You're startled when the bell on the door suddenly jingles. Oh, is that the young man in the ragged coat? In steps a disheveled-looking young man in a long coat and messy hair. He looks tired, like he perhaps hasn't slept last night. Good, you're open. I need your help. The man's voice is quick and shaky, like he's in a hurry and rattled by something grave. Welcome in. Please have a seat. How can I help you? You guide the man to the Fortuneteller's table and wait for him to sit down first. Then you take a seat across the table. His eyes pan the shop, hands fiddling with the trim of his coat. Finally, he takes an unsure look at you. I've been having visions, glimpses of the future before they happen. It happens when I'm near someone's soulstone and I can't see it. Not every time. You blink in surprise, but try to keep your face neutral and friendly. Only the foretellers can tell the future. Even someone with an innate talent for it wouldn't see anything without training in the guild. The man in front of you must be a fraud or maybe deranged. What kind of things do you see? Small things, bigger things. I see a boy riding a bicycle is going to break a tire and then a few seconds pass and it happens. Or the time I saw a bird fly into a bakery and it did. Sometimes I can warn the person. One time, I saw that a waiter at a restaurant was going to slip and fall. I warned him so he didn't spill the food. You nod, listening intently. What he's telling you is making you feel conflicted. The man must be lying, but the stories match your own experiences. To find answers to specific questions or to see anything in detail, a foreteller needs a scrying board and fragments. But sometimes, by just seeing or touching someone's soulstone, you can get a small glimpse. But sometimes there's bigger things. I see that the person is going to do something awful and I can't stop them. The people won't listen to me. The man lets out a deep sigh and his eyes sink to the floor. A silence falls between you as you're gathering your thoughts. You don't believe me either. It's not that. I mean, this is a rare situation, or I must admit it is difficult to believe. Let's be honest. I must admit it is difficult to believe. You're struggling a bit to put your customer service face back on and get out of your personal feelings on the matter. If this man is a fraud, your duty as a foreteller is still to assist them. He's still your client first and foremost. Besides, there's a slight chance the man is telling the truth. It would be unwise to turn him away. There is a test that I'd like to try if you're willing. It would prove if your talents are of the same nature as my own. I'll put my soulstone on the scrying board and we'll both try to read it. In theory, we should both be able to find a common future. You're not experienced, so it might be difficult to force a vision. It'll probably just be a quick flash, if anything. Try to catch some detail if you can. His face clears and he nods, looking focused as he listens to your instructions. You realize you didn't ask the man's name. My name is Leo, by the way. Nice to meet you, Leo. We should pick a moment in the very near future so it's easier for you to see, and find a detail that's out of both of our hands. I would suggest you try to see who my next customer will be. This seems tricky. I've never done it on purpose before. What if I don't see anything? There's no pressure. We can still try other things. You place your soulstone on the board and monitor his reaction. Oh, okay. I hope I can see something. Hint, you can combine runes. Tiles with overlapping runes get a bonus multiplier. The more runes combined, the bigger the bonus. Okay, this is the trident and the hourglass in one. Okay, cool. I want to try that. Okay, let's see. Let's try the one that was just shown to us. Okay, we need the new rune, which... Wait, this way. And then... like this. Okay, this is a trident. You just hear the usual noises from the street. Look deeper. Daytime. People walking by. Okay. Let's turn this into the hourglass. Can I also... Hang on. Oh, no. Okay, that doesn't work. But I could do a mountain here once I have the right tile. There we go. Oh, there's an optional. You sees a glimpse of your soul. Ooh, okay. What is coming in? Create a connection. The door opens, but you can't hear any footsteps, okay? I did that the wrong way around. Okay, we need to, like, connect to this point, but also try to, like, maybe catch a bunch of these green bits. Okay, let's see. I mean, this is from all sides. I just don't know how we'll get... Oh, wait. No, I can't start from here. Okay, I need to start from the soul stone. I totally remembered that. Let's see if we can... Actually, I don't have all the ones for the eye. Never mind. Let's do the trident again, if we can. Yes. And... Wait. No, we can't make a mountain out of this in any way. It's the wrong one. That doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll make... No, that doesn't work. I mean, it would work, but we can't. We're not connecting over here. And I have 2 draws left. I wonder what happens if I can't do it. Can I start over? Okay, no. I really don't have fragments for anything when I'm looking at it. Oh, wait. Hang on. Does that work? I thought it has to connect to the thing. I don't see how that's supposed to work. Yeah, this has to connect. Which I can make happen. Oh! Okay, I didn't have to... I needed one less than I thought. Which is good. So I can maybe... move... further here. Do I still have anything left? Potentially do something here. Does that work? Still need a new draw, but maybe. A black and gray bird lands on your desk. Your next customer will be a bird, a crow. Okay, let's see if that counts. It does count. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Can we get enough for the glimpse of my soul? Ooh, yes, we can. Nice. So far, I've only managed to combine the trident and the hand hourglass because that's the one they showed us. I need to figure out the others. How to make other combinations. Oh no, actually, I've also combined the mountain with those. A faint feeling of nervousness. You are still new to your job. Okay, we figured out that the crow is our next customer. And we also figured out that Leo can actually see the future. You see a bird hop on your desk. It's a huge crow and it is carrying a soul stone in its beak. You have seen the same future as Leo. During the reading, a thin circle of your soul aspect was drawn on the board. Leo was able to get a glimpse of your nervousness. Okay, Leo is telling the truth about his gift. It's true. I see the crow too. You passed the test. Leo takes a deep sigh and relaxes dramatically in his chair. Wow, that was nerve-wracking, to be honest. I even doubted myself. You smile, even though you are feeling more nervous now than before the reading. Although there's still a chance that we're both wrong. My predictions are always right, you'll see. What's your advice? What should I do about the visions? Leo is not a foreteller, yet he can see the future and even gives people advice. The consequences of that could be very, very bad. For now, I want you to try to not give anyone advice, even if it's to help them. I'm going to need some time to think about your situation, to figure out how to best help you. Leo has a face that tells you he'd rather be helping people than not, but he doesn't say anything to object. When should I visit again, then? You should attempt a vision every morning with your soulstone to see if I'm ready to advise you further. If you don't see anything for a week, then you may return on your own. I see you in a week then, if not earlier, thank you. After a while, the true colors of the situation are coming clearer to you. A foreteller's duty is to guide the people along the proper path of fate, but Leo is not trained, he can't see the different paths. You must inform the foretellers so they can do something about him. To Inspector JM, I've encountered a strange client. This man, Leo, claims to be clairvoyant. I tested him and he passed my test, but there has to be something suspicious going on. I tested him and he seemed to pass my test, but he was probably just lucky. What should I do? I don't like either of these answers. Because, like, he clearly was right. But I don't know. It has to be something suspicious going on from him. Feels presumptuous. Saying he seemed to pass my test, but he was probably just lucky. He's downplaying. I don't know what the foretellers are gonna do. No, let's pick the first one. Something suspicious going on doesn't mean it has to be Leo himself. What should I do? Send. To the foreteller at Market Street, Clear Castle. Basil's relationship with the lady may be worth looking into if either of them is an influential person of interest for us. I'm not sure I trust the Foreteller's Guild. You may want to be careful when telling bad fortunes to clients. Happy clients are likely to return, but so do the clients with problems worth solving. Thank you for your reports. Keep gathering new clients and reporting on their readings. Inspector JM, Foreteller's Guild. I mean, I feel like if we don't tell our clients the future, then we will lose the trust of the public. Oh, another letter. The Fortuneteller at Foreteller's Parlor. Thank you so much for your help the other day. I have great news. I confessed my feelings and she says she feels the same way. I think that I'm the happiest man in the world. I must plan our next date soon. Ladies love flowers, right? Wish me good fortunes, Basil. Okay, we're still getting to know more clients. Find all the secrets. Okay. My clairvoyant senses are telling me that some of my clients are holding secrets. I should find out what they're hiding by finding as much information in readings as possible. Alright, that... I don't know if the foretellers are good people. You're quite certain in your abilities as a fortune teller, but could a crow really be your next customer? Could one even have a soul stone? Binding a stone to a person requires specific rituals. Yours was bound by foretellers when you were joined. Here in Clear Castle, the Temple of Fate sees over the coming of age ceremonies. To think that a bird could go through all that is utterly ridiculous. You're rummaging over this in your head when the bell on the door jingles and in steps nobody. Suddenly your table is attacked by a fluffy black and gray tornado. The feathery beast lands boldly in front of you. Oh, this is like... not like an ordinary crow. Like the, what are they called? Jackdaws, I think, maybe? You startle and step back, surprised and in disbelief. You must once again acknowledge that your predictions are never wrong, no matter how strange. It's a crow, a real crow. With a hexagon-shaped bottle cap in its beak. The bird drops the bottle cap on the scrying board. I'm not gonna do the call. Welcome to Forteller's Parlor. How may I help you? Oh, fate. Okay. Look into the soul aspect. Look into the beauty aspect. Look into the heart aspect. Okay. That's a lot of colors. Let's go. Where do we start? Oh, we have the trident one. Like so. There, we have a trident. Okay, we didn't catch any of the green. Let's see if we can fix that. Yes, give me just a moment. I can also turn this into the mountain as well. Are we still missing the greens? How do I do that? Okay. Let's try and get some... So impatient. Can I... Oh yeah, this way I get lots of green. That should work, right? Wait, that didn't... Why did that not work? That's an eye. Why did that not count? There we... Okay, that's not it. Weird. That does look like an eye. Okay. Let's try something else. Can I try the eye one more time? Oh, I don't have enough. No. Okay, never mind. Let's try something else then, I guess. Oh, I don't have... You can go for now. Oh, this already is the kettle. Nice. Didn't even realize. Still does not give me, the green that I need. This? Yeah, this would at least give me some green. Okay, I think we might be running out of The crow doesn't feel any obligations towards anyone. I mean, it's a crow, yeah. Someone here used to feed the crow. Okay. I have a little bit. Actually. Okay, can I get more tiles? Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, it's still not enough. So close, though. Oh, these are all optional. Oh, okay. So I didn't need to finish all of them. But still, I want to know. Okay, someone here used to feed the bird regularly. Now they've gone away and no one feeds the bird. The crow doesn't feel any obligation towards anyone. Oh, I didn't unlock the last bit. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know why the eye didn't work. I want to redo it and try again. Maybe. Yes, I want to. Okay. See if we can manage all of them. Okay, let me just... No, it doesn't work like that. Never mind. Let's go in this direction. Start with that. Okay. This time we don't have any pink. I might be just stuck with not getting the... Yes, give me just a moment. No, that's not right. Oh, yeah, because that's not the right one. Never mind. I read that wrong. Okay. That wasn't great. That's fine. But we can... No, it doesn't work like that. What do we have? Shoot. This is a thing. Anything we can do with that? No. Okay. Let's see. What do we have over here? And I need pink and I need green for sure to actually get anywhere. Okay, let's try. I can't do the eye. Ah, that's what the recall button is for. Cool. Good to know. Can I make a kettle out of anything here? I don't know. I think I messed up. This at least works. Just getting us even less stuff. I can definitely try and buy again. I just don't know why it didn't work last time. Okay, this time it works. Oh, was it? I think I might have. I think I went like this way, and that's not the right route. Okay. Yeah, I think I see my mistake now. Can we do a combination? Don't know. Doesn't look like it. Just give me what I want. Yeah, this is the wrong one. This one at least gives us the soul aspect, but it does not give us the other bits. Dang it. But this maybe. Yes, it lets me do a mountain. Hopefully. Yes. And what do I have left? Is that a trident that works? Yes, cool. This time we didn't get the heart. Sometimes a crow is lonely and no obligation. Okay, I don't like it. I want the choice to feed the crow. So the other one is not super helpful. We'll be trying it again. Soul is not that important. Actually, duty is not that important. Let's try for mostly pink and green, actually. If we can make that happen, that would be fantastic. Okay, which one lets me... How did I manage to combine that? I don't know. Let's do it like this. Okay. So impatient. Let's go like that. This and that and this. This is already going so much better. Okay. Need more green and more pink. Let's see if we can make the eye properly this time. Okay, yeah, this is once again the wrong direction. Can I use these for anything else? I guess we're gonna start another eye here. There. Nope, this is again the wrong one. But this one's the right one. Okay. And now I need... Okay, I need more greens. I need more greens. Can I? You stay here. I don't know if that's gonna be helpful, but some more points. Okay, we have pink full. Does this count? Yes, this would count as that, but also I need I have left. Let me just. Was that enough? This can't work. I don't know why they're showing me runes that don't have a connection to what we're doing. Nope. So, and like this. Okay, that's enough. That. And we can also finish this one. Oh, that's so close and that's so annoying. That's almost all of them. Yeah, that's fine. It's the two important bits that we needed. Okay, reading complete. Someone here used to feed the bird regularly. Now they've gone away and no one feeds the bird. And sometimes the crow is lonely. Bring food for the crow. Let's befriend the crow because it's great to have a crow friend. I've seen in your memories that someone here used to feed you, but they're no longer here. The bird seems to agree you're once again in disbelief of your own abilities. You actually managed to communicate with a bird. If I start feeding you, will you stop making a mess outside? Agatha is very displeased with that. Is that a yes? You're not sure, but it again looks like the bird understands. You go to the back room and fetch some old bread. Wait, what? No, you can't give bread to birds. That's bad for them. You need to feed birds seeds and things, maybe a fruit. But not bread, that's bad. The bird follows you outside where you rip apart chunks of bread and feed it to the bird from a safe distance. The crow gobbles them up happily. Yeah, no, don't do that. That's bad for their tummies. What do you say when someone does something nice for you? I don't know if we want to antagonize the crow. Pet the bird. I don't know if we can pet the bird just yet. Let's be... Is that laughing? Is the crow laughing at me? Okay, cool. Wait to see if the bird changes its ways. Yeah, let's hope. But that was fun. Okay, let's see. Next customer. Oh, that's it. Thank you for playing the Fortune Fragments demo. That was fun. I liked it. I want to be friends with the bird, but please don't feed birds bread. That's bad for them. Feed them bird seeds, because that's what they are usually eating. Or, well, I guess birds also eat worms and bugs, but that's a little harder for humans to acquire, I guess. Bird seeds is good, but yeah, not bread. Bread is bad for birds. Don't feed them to ducks either, which they are also birds, but sometimes people don't think about that. You can probably feed a duck lettuce or something, but maybe look it up first. But yeah, no bread for birds. It's bad. And also, you're not supposed to do the rice throwing thing at weddings because that's also bad for birds. Because it expands in their stomachs. And yeah, don't do that. Look up what you can feed wild animals before you try to do that. And sometimes just don't do it because it's a bad idea. And also only feed birds in winter usually, It's like a thing you're not supposed to do in summer because like they need to be able to find their own food. Honestly, just look it up. That's what the internet is for. And this is a tangent that we don't need. That was Fortune Fragments demo. It was very, very fun. I like it. I'm very intrigued about like the mysteries that's going on. I don't know if the Fortuneteller guild is on the up and up. They seem like maybe they're spies. Maybe they like collect information about people, and that's like, I don't know. Feels a little bit like it, but also the rune mechanic is fun. So yeah, I like it, and it's coming out like in a couple of days. It comes out on like the 24th of June, I think. I say a couple of days. I don't know when you're watching this video, so that's not helpful. I think it comes out on the 24th of June. So for me, it's a couple of days. But yeah, putting that on my wish list for sure. That was definitely a fun time. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.